Hey guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to go over our weekly paycheck to paycheck budget with you. We just got paid yesterday, which was Friday, May 3rd. And so I'm going to go over some numbers with you. And then immediately following this video, I am going to record our cash envelope stuffing for this week. I already recorded our cash envelope recap from last week, so if you would like to see how we did last week and where our numbers fell and how much money, if any, we had left over, just check that out. And I do have a playlist for our budgets, for our debt, and for our cash envelope. So if you're interested in just kind of going back and seeing from the beginning, you can do that. So this was our forecast for May, and we need our budget. And what I did was create this grid, and just to save us some time, but this seems to be a good layout, a good box grid that's working for me. So I'm gonna stick with this for a while. And we, thankfully, only had one actual utility bill due this week, which was our gas bill. I always budget $200 for that. And our gas bill is really never $200, but I like to budget high just because. And our actual, hold on, let me get that figure, was $123.19. And so 200 minus 123.19 equals 76.81. So I'm just gonna round to 76. I'm gonna round down just to save those extra decimals. All right, so for our cash envelopes, it's pretty high this week. We have $595. And in my next video, I will detail exactly what is included in this and why it's a little bit higher. And so that's our budget, that's our actual, and so that is a wash. So we're budgeting $795 total. And our actual is, let's say, 124 plus 595, 719. And then we had that $76 extra. Okay, so I write totals here. So for our bills, we had 123.19. So now I'm just gonna round to 124. And then for our variables, which are what go into our cash envelopes, but I'm just gonna write variable expenses, $595, and then again our total is $719. All right, so the income is $815 minus $719 total is, let's see, $96. So I'm gonna add this down here, this 96 right here. And what I mean by discretionary or sinking funds, this total here that's left over after our variables and after our bills is what I'm using now to go toward debt or back into our savings account. So just depending on where I decide it's most needed. And of course, I do think our debt needs some attention because we haven't been paying a lot extra except our what's kind of minimum, a little bit more than that. But so I may put this on our debts, I may put it back in our savings. I have to kind of think about that, look at our savings account and things like that. So this was very short and sweet this week, also because there's a lot less to do in the actual budgeting plan of this because I am doing follow-up videos, which is our cash envelopes, so that go over all the variables. So all the variables used to be listed on this sheet. I think this system works a little bit better because it's nice and streamlined. And I think in order to get into the nitty-gritty of where everything is going as far as our variable expenses, I like the idea of doing a separate video right now. Number one, because we are using the cash envelope system. But number two, I just think that it deserves its own attention and I feel more organized when I do it that way. So anyway, this is how our week shaped up, and this is how we're gonna go forward from here. I am going to wrap this video up here, and I'm going to record our cash envelope stuffing next. Stay tuned for my next video. I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you're having a good weekend, and then I see you next time. Take care.